my pleasure to manage the money that flows to me. I always have more money than I need. I have a magnetic attraction to money. Today is filled with opportunities and I will seize them. My life is abundant. I deserve wealth. I attract money with positive energy. I am grateful for the money I have. My wealth grows daily. I create abundance and share it freely with the world. I am generous with money as I have more than enough. I use my money to make a difference in the world. I deserve prosperity. Wealth flows to me in streams of abundance. I think, talk, and walk like I am wealthy. I am magnetic to money, and it is magnetic to me. There are no boundaries to how much money I will attract into my life. I will always be able to attract more money. Money is energy, and I vibrate on the same frequency. I allow abundance in all areas of my life. I am grateful for all that I have and receive. The only limit to my abundance is my mindset. Money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. I see myself as wealthy, and that is what I am. Whatever I produce successfully attracts money to me. I am deserving of the prosperity that I want to have. I enjoy providing money with a good home. Abundance flows to me. My wealth multiplies and generates more wealth. I have the right to become wealthy and have whatever I want. People enjoy giving me money. I desire wealth. I use my wealth to make the world a better place. I relinquish all opposition to gaining financial resources. I am confident to overcome any financial difficulties that may arise. In my financial endeavors, I am fearless. Wealth and prosperity are circulating in my life. I live abundantly. My ideas create wealth for me. I give away wealth wisely, and it circulates back to me in abundance. I do not have to work to attract money. I have an abundance of whatever I need. Abundance and harmony flow freely in my world. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly, even while I sleep. I am successful and abundant in every way. Money flows to me. deserve more money. I accept and receive unanticipated money. I welcome financial abundance in my life. My money is unlimited. Every day, I attract more and more money. I use money to design the lifestyle I want to live. It is in my power to have an excellent financial future. I love attracting money. Wealth is circulating in my life. I am open to receiving wealth. I am successful in everything I do. Money is my servant. I am good at managing money, and I do it well. I have moved one step closer to reaching my financial goals. I make smart decisions about money. I am making my money goals and dreams come true. I overcome all the things that stand in the way of my financial success. Everything I do will help me grow my wealth. I attract money. Money is flowing to me. The money I circulate always comes back to me multiplied. Prosperity is found in everything I touch. I receive money in a variety of ways. I can always attract more money. My actions agree with wealth. I find new ways to attract money. My life is a perpetual source of abundance. Money is a tool for progress. My earnings grow at an ever-increasing rate. My life is full of money for me to enjoy. I have plenty of financial resources. My money successfully works for me. Money improves my life and the lives of others. I am capable of handling massive success. I am getting richer and wealthier by the day.
Freedom is truly the thing that we're all searching for.
Financial news, trading, and investing all in one place, but also in a language and in words and cultural references that you can actually understand.
And this is one of the reasons why I'm super excited about the Money Matrix.
Done by people who actually do it, who actually live it, and who are actually professionals.
Because we're going to be showing you how to actually make money on your own terms whenever you want.
So, I encourage you to join us on the Money Matrix, where you can learn, potentially earn, and return that knowledge and game and potentially money to your family.
And that is truly what we all want. It's not more money, it's actually freedom.
Good morning and welcome to the Money Matrix. I am Dion Pouncil.
And I'm Dominique Broadway. Welcome to another very exciting day in the markets. And please don't forget that investing and trading should happen at your own risk. So please do your own research before making any trading or investing decisions.
Yes, so we are coming off a hot rally in the markets yesterday, and the stock futures are higher this morning because of it. And they are poised to regain the ground lost earlier in this week.
Love it.
On Wednesday, the S&P 500 rose 0.96% and recaptured the 5,000 benchmark. The NASDAQ Composite advanced 1.3%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average ticked up 0.4%. So it seems as though, looking forward, the market is trading more on economic growth and earning projections rather than interest rates and inflation. So we will keep our eyes on how the markets are handling all of the different economic news, global news, and market news all occurring at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of news all occurring at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, so as you guys know, we are in the thick of earnings season. We had some earnings that came out yesterday. What I think is most interesting about this earnings season, and sometimes people do this, but I feel like it's been happening a lot more lately. I don't know, but like announcing, well, I guess you know what? This doesn't usually happen because people are usually announcing layoffs. But I feel like people are announcing layoffs either before they announce their earnings or briefly after. And
Try to drive up the revenue price.
Yeah.
Drive up the stock.
To make up maybe for a bad earnings. So speaking of that, Cisco is one of the people who released their earnings yesterday. Yesterday morning. I think yesterday evening after the closing bell. And when they released their earnings, their stock basically fell flat, and it went up just a little bit because they did end up announcing that they were laying off, I believe, about 800 people as well. So that was one of the earnings companies that I know that we had our eyes out on yesterday as we were heading into the markets to begin trading. So Cisco is currently down about $2 or $3.98 this morning for anybody that had puts. And I know we were anticipating Cisco to go down. So many of you probably do have puts. If so, you are probably profitable.
Yeah, and if you are, congratulations. So in interest rate news, the U.S. Treasury yields fell Thursday after weaker than expected retail sales data, coming on the heels of hotter than inflation print this week. So it raised some concerns about the strength of the actual everyday consumer. The yield on the 10-year Treasury was more than 5 basis points lower at 4.21%. The 2-year Treasury yield was last down around about 4 basis points at 4.53%. Yield and prices move in opposite directions. So 1 basis point is equivalent to about 0.01%, right? And typically when interest rates go up, equities go down. When yields go down, equities go up. So always want to know how much it costs to borrow money, essentially, because that is what the market needs to actually fulfill buying power. Okay?
Buying power.
Yeah.
All right. Other earnings news this morning. Twilio. All right. So Twilio released their earnings, and I believe we called this one for sure. Yesterday, we were saying that Twilio was likely going to down earnings, that their stock was going to fall, and it did. So if any of you guys got into any puts, very, very good for you. Twilio is currently trading down 11.69%. So it's down about $8.45. So that should be a lovely, lovely run up for anyone that has puts on Twilio this morning. All right. In other earnings news outside of Twilio, I also wanted to talk really briefly about Airbnb. Okay. Airbnb, was it Airbnb? Nope, that's not the one. It's actually Upwork. I'm sorry. My apologies, guys. You know, I be getting the symbols all mixed up sometimes. So Upwork also released their earnings. And actually, I was definitely anticipating this one to be up a little bit more than it currently is. But Upwork announced their earnings, and people apparently, they had a really great Q4. I think they had about 17.4 million in revenue for the fourth quarter. Good job, Upwork. I know we have some Upworkers on our team, so that's good to see. We hope with that. But anyway, so Upwork had earnings of $17.4 million. For Q4, this did beat analyst expectations. They're up about 3.02%. It's actually gone up since I've been talking. They originally were only up about 17 cents. Now they are up about 62 cents. Now about 46 cents. Now about 46 cents per share from their earnings as well.
Okay. So one of the sleeper stocks that I picked out last week for everyone, Taiwanese Semiconductor. When I called it out last week, it was trading around $100. Shares of TSM today reached all-time highs after Morgan Stanley lifted the price target based on the chip designer NVIDIA citing the continued surge in demand. So, excuse me, NVIDIA is one of TSMC's major clients, and TSMC is the world's largest producer of advanced processors, manufactured chips, and for all of these companies such as NVIDIA and Apple, and is now trading pre-market up around $130. So congratulations if you did get into that when we called it out last week, okay?
Hey,
Morgan Stanley increased the price target on U.S. chip giant to $750 from $603 on February 7th, and said it continues to see a very strong near-term picture. So TSMC shares opened at a high of 709 Taiwanese dollars on Thursday morning and closed at 697, nearly 8% higher from the last close. And so that's on the Taiwanese market, and on the American market, it's up over $20. So
wow.
We'll keep our eye on TSMC.
That's beautiful. I love these stocks with this volatility. Thank you so much for getting our eyeballs on that one.
Yes.
One more I want to call out, since we were talking about all these sleepers.
Yes.
Sleepers.
Yeah.
Sleepers.
Sleeper stock.
Sleeper stock.
Yeah.
We got to work on that. It's not as cool as the other names we came up with, right? Chris and Colleen. Okay, so SMCI is the other one that I think we were trading last week. What made us some money, that it made us some more money yesterday. It's probably going to make us some more money today. This stock just blows my mind. And y'all know NVIDIA blows my mind, and this new TSM that we have our eyes on. Yes, I actually want to know that too. Is it TSM? Is the ticker symbol
So the
TSM?
name of the company stock on the New York Stock Exchange is TSM.
Okay.
On the Taiwanese Stock Exchange is TSCM, and they go by publicly like TSCM, Taiwanese
but for us, it's TSM. Okay, yeah.
TSM.
So Ms. Rita, it is TSM, and I have it here on our. It's actually on our Welcome to Mystify watch list as well. But I wanted to highlight SMCI, all these letters. TSM, SMCI. Here, what's the name about to pop up again with the YT, whatever, TYSM. Which is, thank you so much. That is not a ticker symbol. For anyone that didn't know. But SMCI hit another all-time high, and they're blowing my mind. They were actually up $89 yesterday.
Run it.
They're up $52 pre-market.
On top of that.
Just this morning.
So $130, $140.
Listen, and I got out yesterday and took my little profit. You know me, I'm like, I'm taking my profits. That thing ran up another $50. But wanted to highlight that as well. So we're definitely going to be eyeing that to see if there's any put opportunities or if this thing's going to continue to go up. So, wow.
Yeah.
Right?
Exciting time.
Very exciting.
All right. In oil prices fell in early Asia trade on yesterday after the U.S. industry group reported crude stocks rose more than expected last week, and as investors reigned in expectations for interest rate cuts by the Federal Reserve. Brent futures fell 29 cents or 0.4% to 82.48 when the market opened. U.S. Texas West Intermediate crude futures fell 22 cents or 0.3% to $77.65 a barrel. U.S. crude oil inventories rose 8.52 million barrels in a week, ending February 9th, according to market sources, citing the American Petroleum Institute figures released late on this past Tuesday, okay? The bill was much bigger than the 2.6 million barrel increase that analysts projected. So we always want to keep our eye on the energy markets, because literally energy runs the world, all right? And so now we're going to transition into our Beat the Bell segment, going over global market news, pre-market news, and we'll dive into some charts analysis.
Can I just remind the people really quickly on Instagram? So really quickly, people on Instagram, if you just tuned in, please click the link right there. I've pinned it. You can come. We're live on YouTube, so you can see our screens as we're about to switch over and start sharing screens. And you can come and live trade with us and watch and get your stock market news, and financial news. So if you click that link that's pinned right there in the chat, you could come on over. We're about to start sharing our screens and get into the bag. All right.
Hey. All right, so this morning in Asia, Dow was down last night 0.89%. The Nikkei 225 was up 1.21%. The Hang Seng Index was up 0.41%. The Shanghai Index up 1.28%. The Sensex Index was up 0.32%. And the Singapore Index was up 1.2%. And I meant to say that the Asia Dow was up 0.89%. So all of the Asian markets were up. Green. Yep.
If it's up, then it's stuck. I feel like I'm always saying that line wrong. Anyway, the Dow. Let's talk about our U.S. equities. The Dow is currently up 0.40. The S&P 500 is up 0.96. The NASDAQ is up 1.30. So I'm matching your ups. Okay.
Yeah, so far.
The VIX, of course, is down 0.42. Gold is up 0.46. And then oil is up 0.52.
Okay, so
I need to emphasize the ups today.
Got it.
Because we had so many downs Tuesday.
Okay. All right, so the VIX was down 0.49, so it'll be interesting to see. The futures are probably going to be up. But also with that being said, the VIX is lower or higher than it was yesterday. So the VIX was down about 0.3% yesterday, and now it's only down 0.56, so that means an increase, so that is something I will keep my eyes on. All right, now hopping over into the futures, doesn't surprise me that they're all green, with the VIX being down and the Asian being up. The Dow Jones futures are up 0.12%, the S&P 500 futures are up 0.04%, the NASDAQ futures are up 0.03%, gold is up 0.47%, silver is up 0.173%, and crude oil is up 0.055%. Now, hopping right into the forex markets, the euro is up 0.37%, Japanese yen down 0.42%, Great British pound up 0.02%, the Australian dollar up 0.37%, the DXY index down 0.28%, and the Wall Street Journal dollar index down 0.29%. And to round us out in the crypto markets.
Crypto hitting more highs. All right, so the Bitcoin is currently up 1.07%, trading around $52,267 a coin. Ethereum is over $2,800 to $2,821.51 a coin. So it's up about 1.45%. Also, I think I mentioned to you guys yesterday, and this still rings true, that Bitcoin has officially regained its $1 trillion market cap. So congratulations to all Bitcoin holders and to Bitcoin itself, enthusiasts such as myself and you.
Yes. Long hold up. So for those of you guys who don't know, hold is hold on for dear life.
What do you mean
holders?
Holders?
HODL is like a big major hashtag. It's a big theme for the Bitcoin industry. So it's also like a meme. Hold on for dear life. Hold.
Okay.
And I always say hold. But yes, sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
It's okay. Yeah, I feel like this one of my curls is holding on for dear life, and one is holding strong. You see I'm like, what is going
balance,
on?
You know?
Lack of balance is what's happening here. Okay. All right. XRP is currently up 1.99%. Bitcoin Cash is down 3.20%. Litecoin is up 0.84, and Monero is down 1.02. Okay.
Okay, let's dive into the charts and do some pre-market analysis. So yesterday was a little mixed in the morning session that we called out, but then it was a nice bull charge in the afternoon. So I had originally had some shorts earlier in the day, took some of those off the table and got hit on the 5% rule with some of them as well. So markets did charge up in the afternoon. Hopefully you had your stop losses to take profit set on the buy. So the earlier half of that day, the sales on the middle half of that day and the buys on the afternoon, okay? So hopping over into the NASDAQ on the day chart, we know it's been in the middle of an uptrend. It did meet some resistance as it got up to that third standard deviation, which I called out on Monday. Came down a little bit past the VWAP to this first standard deviation and got some support up, and now it's trending up, but is now currently right around that first standard deviation, 17,889. So it'll be interested to see how it battles around this standard deviation. Hopping down into the 2-hour, we are in the middle of a buy signal, as well as bouncing off the upside of the VWAP and getting some resistance again at that first standard deviation. And on the 1-hour, we actually did just get a sell on the NASDAQ. So that is something I will keep my eye on, as mostly through the night, the equity futures, the NASDAQ futures was up, but we did just get a sell from that first standard deviation, which was showing me some resistance there. And we are starting to get some support around the VWAP. So I will be interested to see what will be happening throughout this session. What the data says is mixed right now. So it will be a potential sell-off at the open and maybe starting to charge up off of that VWAP towards the latter half of our show and maybe moving into the afternoon. We shall see. Okay, hopping into the interest rate markets, looking at the 10 years. All right, starting out on the 1 day, the 10 years are trending down for the last several days, getting some support off of that second VWAP at 109,240. All right, and starting to charge back up a little bit, stepping down into the 2-hour. The 2-hour is in the middle of a nice buy signal on the 10 years. Okay, so showing that support that we see in the 1-day chart, and the 1-hour is also trending up. So as we see the interest rate starting to get some strong bullish trend and bullish support coming in here to the market, it doesn't surprise me that that same time frame of the 1-hour is showing a sell on the equities. So we will keep our eye on that, because that is kind of confirming that the NASDAQ may potentially sell off, or the equities included may potentially sell off in the beginning. All right, hopping into the metals, we'll look at gold. Gold was trending down for the last several days. Did start to get some support around that third standard deviation yesterday and bounced up through the second standard deviation going towards the VWAP. So let's keep our eyes on that. Stepping down into the 2-hour, doesn't surprise me that the 2-hour is in a buy signal and the 1-hour in a strong buy signal as well. So potentially buy-side bias on the metals, buy-side bias on the interest rates, potentially sell-side bias, especially in the first half on the NASDAQ. And then hopping into oil on the 1 day, we can see it has been charging up for the last 5 or so days. Did get some resistance at that second standard deviation, heading back down, and got some support at the first standard deviation. Stepping down into the 2-hour, all right, some strong resistance here, but some support around that first standard deviation around 76.05. And then the 1-hour, also a buy signal at 8 o'clock this morning. So energies, metals, interest rates charging up could also be a confirmation for the equities to be getting some retracement, especially after yesterday's bull run. Now, I did add the VIX specifically into our charts so that we can keep our eyes on how the VIX is trading throughout the day, because it gives us a very, very good insight into how the markets are responding to the overall economic data. People also call it the fear and greed index, right? So the VIX on the 1 day, all right, is in a current sell, all right? The 2-hour is also in a sell for the last 8 hours or so. And then the 1-hour is also trending down. So as the VIX goes, so does the response of the equities, or vice versa. So right now, the VIX doesn't typically open until around 9:45 anyway. So this data is slightly delayed. So I will come back around the 9:45 mark to see what the update on the VIX is, to see how it's responding for today. All right, and so that is our futures overview. How about you, Dominique, over there in the options world?
Okay. Oh no, what just happened? What am I doing?
Looking at stock for options.
Looking at stocks. Well, I'm actually going to trade. But I just got into a futures trade. I wanted to trade the open. Okay. All right. So looking at our stocks. stocks for options. So of course we have our eyes on NVIDIA today, looking to see how it's going to react just at the opening bell. NVIDIA currently, as always, I feel like the thing that I always say when I say NVIDIA is I say it's in a buy. So we do have a, excuse me, we do have a buy signal that just came through at 9:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's currently 9:25, so this buy signal is only about 5 minutes old, but it has been trending up since then. NVIDIA was previously down about 7 to 7.35. Now it's trading around 7.37, so it has gone up about $2-3 or so since that buy signal has come through. So definitely, obviously, y'all know I trade NVIDIA every day, right? It's keeping the lights on, okay? Just playing. But I will be trading NVIDIA today. Of course, the buy signal did just come through. The market has not opened yet. Okay, another one that, okay, I see you, Odell. All right, Odell, like, let's go, okay? All right. Excuse me. Super Microcomputer is already up about $58.93. We also received a buy signal at 9:23 at Super Microcomputer. Also just received information that Super Micro initiated a buy of Bank of America securities. So I actually want to go take a look at Bank of America just to see, because if Super Micro over here buying Bank of America, what is their symbol?
BOC.
Bank of America.
BAC.
BAC. I think I actually still owe Bank of America some money from back in my broke days, long time ago. Anyway, so Bank of America, as you guys can see here, is actually trending up a little bit. It's had the buy signal. It's actually look like it's about to start trending up. So we may want to keep our eyes on that. You know, that's a stock that we do not typically look at, but hey, if SMCI likes it, it's worth giving it a few eyeballs to see if there's any opportunity there. All right, so SMCI is in a buy, just to recap. Also, NVIDIA is also in a buy. And then I'm going to just write down Bank of America. It ain't good enough to add to my watch list, but it is good enough to look at today for potential trade opportunity. Okay, a couple other things as we're getting a little bit closer to the opening bell. Let's look at some of the ones that owe us money right now, which one would be ELF. All right, ELF. All right. Okay. So ELF did go up a little bit. It's actually up 62 cents pre-market. It is currently in a sales signal, of course, on the 1-minute chart here. And then let's take a look at who else owes money, y'all. Shopify. Lord Jesus, Shopify. What the hell? Get it together. Okay, it has literally been trending down. It's still trending down. It's currently still in a sales signal. It's up about 9 cents. Maybe it will start to rebound. We just listen. We're going to have to get our money somewhere else today, okay? And then let's also take a quick look at Crocs and Roku for Miss Lisa before the opening bell, okay? In case she's looking for some opening bell action here. So good morning, Miss Lisa, and everyone that is here. And Phyllis, can you tell us this news about SoundHound? I'll take a look at it to see if that's a ticker symbol or not, but let me just check out Crocs and Roku before we get closer to the opening bell. So Crocs is currently in a buy signal, Miss Lisa. So if you're looking at opportunities at the opening bell so far, it looks like it's going to be trending up. Right now on this buy signal came through at 9:21. Okay, AM Eastern Standard Time, and it is trending up. If we look at our day chart, just for kicks and giggles here, it is also in a buy on the day chart as well. Okay, so it could be some good opportunity for Crocs today, Miss Lisa. And then let's take a look at Roku. Roku is in the day chart is trending down. On our 1-minute chart, let me get a little more zoomed in here. On our 1-minute chart, it is in a buy. Okay, Roku is currently up 66 cents, and it is currently in the buy on the 1-minute, and on the day it's actually in the sale. So basically, we might have some buy side or some upside potential maybe for the next few hours, but for the day it may end up being down. Okay, so want to just highlight that for you. We're about
opening bell
2 seconds away, 1 second away, and the opening bell has rang. All right, so let's see. Wow, look at that big sell-off that's happening right here with Roku. Oh boy, am I stopped out? Oh, okay. All right, and then we'll go take a look at, let me see, I want to look at SMC. Wow, SMCI is, looks like it's starting to fall. Wait, definitely waiting to get the next signal on SMCI before I enter into any trades here. But the market, what just happened? Did my trading view just like crash? Oh, okay. So SMCI, we haven't gotten any new signals, but it is continuing to still trend up. It's up $65.84, $65.69. It's still trending up. All right. So if anyone is getting into trades there, I would like to get another signal. As far as NVIDIA, it is currently actually down about 35 cents here. Okay. And looks like it's actually starting to trend down. That buy signal was pretty valid for about 8, 9, 10 minutes, which was a nice little run up. We just received a sell signal on NVIDIA. Let's see. I don't know if this is a strong sell signal because it's definitely consolidating, and you guys know that this happens at the market open, right? AMD is trending up very good. It looks like, yep, AMD is trending up nicely here. SMCI that thing just moves. SMCI is up almost 80 bucks today, you guys. SMCI is up 80, close to 80 bucks. It's consolidating as well here at around this $955 mark. Okay, so if anyone that is in Instagram, you could click this link right here on YouTube, come over, you can see all of our screens and all the things that we're sharing, and get to live trade with us as well. Let me check the chat, see what y'all talking about in the chat here, and I need to check my portfolio as well. Okay, all right, who do we have in the chat? All right, good morning everyone. Kimberly said, is the money matrix recorded? Yep, it is recorded. It is recorded. Phyllis said NVIDIA has a partnership worth $3.7 million and it was trending yesterday. Who's the partnership with? Oh, with SoundHound. SoundHound, Phyllis, what's their ticker symbol? Let's see. Is SoundHound AI, okay. So SoundHound AI, Phyllis, it looks like their ticker symbol is SOUN. Let me know if this is the one. Yup, I see it. SoundHound AI Nano X shares surge after NVIDIA discloses stakes, okay. And it looks like it's actually starting to rise. Right now, we just received a buy signal on it. Let's see. I want to see if there's options on this. If not, maybe we could always just do shares of it because it's a pretty cheap stock here. Am I logged in? I'm not logged in. What is it? SOUND. Let's play with this one a little bit because we did just get a buy signal. Let's see if we could trade the stock. Order, buy, market. We buy 100, 200 shares, set a stop, buy. Let's see if this works. All right, so we're gonna play with this stock a little bit. So I just bought 200 shares of SoundHound. Let's see if it goes anywhere. So as you guys can see, we're in, how am I? Oh, from the other trade I was in. Okay. So let's see if this actually starts to trend up a little. Like it's actually starting to trend down a little bit here for our SoundHound. But we're going to, actually I'm going to adjust this stop and give it a little room to run. Okay. My computer tired, y'all. It's struggling a little bit. Like, what is going on? It's moving so slow. I may have to switch over. I may have to. I'm not gonna close out, force quit some things really quickly.
Okay, so we've actually got into our first couple of futures trades already.
Jeez Louise.
As well. There was a lot of selling pressure that came in on the NASDAQ at the open. It initially sold off, then some buying pressure came in, and then we got right back into a sell. So we're now currently up almost $800 and almost $900. Well, just crossed $900 in our futures trades already. Net profitable about 547. Okay, so we are selling the NASDAQ. We're buying crude oil. We're buying gold. Okay, And then we're actually in all 6 of our futures positions. So we're buying, just got into a buy side on the ES, okay? We are buying gasoline futures, okay? And we are also buying silver, okay? So silver is up quite nicely. All right, we're up over $1,000 in profits already. Congratulations if you're in this trade. So we're up 300 in silver. We're up about $8 in gasoline, $87 on the ES, which is the S&P 500 futures. And we're up over $500 on the NASDAQ short, over 20 in the crude oil, and over 300 in gold. So a lot of volume and volatility this morning off of the initial futures moves. And we pretty much called most of this in the pre-market analysis. We said that I thought it was going to be an initial set-off on the NASDAQ from all of that charge up from yesterday, as well as the VIX was rising. We called the metals being up, interest rates being up, and the energies being up. So pre-market analysis was pretty much spot on. Market has been open for 6 minutes and we're up already over $1,000 on our futures trades, okay? So let's go ahead and hop in and check to see if we're doing, check on any of our stocks. You guys know that I pretty much like to get into some of the equity trades around 9:45 and let all of the riffraff run through on whatever it's doing on the equity.
Girl,
So,
Phyllis, this sound is not doing. Phyllis.
what happened?
No, the sticker symbol sound, that thing dropped off, but it's cool. I did just get stopped out in that stock trade. Just FYI. So Phyllis, we're gonna blame that one on Phyllis.
All right. So with that being said, we're going to start out on the 1 day for the VTI, which is the total stock market ETF. All right. It is in the middle of a buy signal on yesterday. Did get a bounce off of that VWAP. That was that charge up from the afternoon. Stepping down into the 2 hours, also in the buy signal. The 1 hour is also in the buy signal. So keeping an eye on this. I'll be watching it around the 15-minute mark, around 9:45, which is in about 8 minutes. Okay. So overall, the overall market is holding steady in that move. Where did my watch list go? Okay. Trading view, what's going on? All right, there we go.
Look at these little things.
Oh, okay, maybe it's not doing it for that way. Okay, let's go ahead and there we go. Lift this up and maybe do it that way. Can we get our watch list back that way? No. Okay, we'll figure that out later. All right. So spiders going into the SPY doing the same thing. Okay. 1 day in the middle of a buy signal, 2 hour in the middle of a buy signal, 1 hour in the middle of a buy signal. Okay. And then stepping down into the 15 minutes. So right now, the overall stock market and the S&P 500, which is the top 500 companies in the country, are in the middle of a strong buy signal, but they are receiving some selling pressure. So it did cross over 500 yesterday. It's now at 499.97, just hit 500 again. So a little consolidation there. And we will see as we approach. Now, what we're going to do is start walking through our watch list, right, and see where we are. So I'll go on the 1 hour to see if we got any opposite signals from our shorts and stuff like that yesterday, and go ahead and exit. So this came in yesterday at 9:30. We'll go ahead and exit that trade. Okay. IBM got a buy signal yesterday afternoon, so we missed that. Nancy, okay, we'll go ahead and close that out. Got a buy signal yesterday. Anything that had an opposite signal and hasn't basically hit our 5% rule, go ahead and close that, right? Because most of the market was charged up yesterday, and I don't really see the sell-off happening right now. I do see it in the futures, but in the equities. Okay, Twilio, we just got a sell signal on Twilio today at 9:30. So we will be shorting Twilio at 9:45. So we'll come back here and get that set up. That's a strong move. Twilio down almost $9.
They need their earnings. Their earnings.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Didn't fare well. Okay. Yeah. So we'll probably go in here and short Twilio at 9:45.
And we had called that one yesterday.
All right. Roblox is in the middle of a buy signal since yesterday. Okay. The Qs. And as I'm going through my watch list, if you guys have any stocks, bonds, options, forex, futures, or crypto you guys want us to take a look at and do some analysis, just go ahead and drop it into the comments, because I knew we also have some newbies. Thank you for joining, watching the show. Please click subscribe and turn on the notifications. So real quick to our newbies.
So to all of our newbies, welcome. To everyone that's also on Instagram, welcome. This is the Money Matrix, our daily live news and stock trading show. You can come and see us Monday through Friday from 9, other than holidays, from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And all of the shows are recorded, and they're all recorded on the channel, so you can watch the replay.
They're all on YouTube, and so you can come back and watch them at your leisure. If you are not available from 9 to 11 a.m. Also, if you are new, please click that subscribe button, or if you watch us every day and you ain't hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, okay? Also hit the little notification so you can come make money with us every single morning. People literally come every morning, we make money together, and we're done by 11 a.m. and on with our days, okay? Most of our students have generated over 5 figures so far this month, and it's only the 14th, the 15th now, all right? So for everyone that's on Instagram, click the link right there. I pinned it. You could come on over to YouTube. We're sharing our screens and we're doing this together.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember, trade investing is personal. We are doing our own analysis and making our own trades. If you want to join our community and click the link to join the Discord, it's completely free. And then if you want to learn from us, you can join the Wall Street Academy. Which also reminds me that tonight at 7 p.m., we'll be having our lesson of the week on Wall Street Academy, which my beautiful wife will be leading today at 7 p.m. Eastern. So if you're in Wall Street Academy, shout out to you. Now, looking at our futures trades, okay, we're up over $1,400 in these current trades. We are live trading in all of our 6 positions, our 6 futures that we pretty much take a look at that cover equities, energies, and metals and interest rates. We are trading in all of those and caught most of those signals to the downside for the equities and to the upside for everything else. Okay, so we are still in those trades. All right. Now, hopping back over into the stock market as we approach 9:45, we know we're going to short Twilio here. Just continuing to walk through the watch list. Novo, okay, got an opposite signal. We'll go ahead and close that. NVIDIA, we got paid nicely off of NVIDIA yesterday, where we took about $2,000 of profit off the table for that. So congratulations if you rode that ride or if you're still in it. Apple. Now, Apple did, I was just about to say, we're going to probably short Apple today. Berkshire Hathaway.
We gotta stop this negative Apple talk.
Berkshire Hathaway minimized their position in holding Apple and announced it pre-market. So a lot of selling pressure going on Apple. We're going to short Apple and we're going to short Twilio, I'm sorry, today. So we'll go ahead and get that set up. Make sure our stop loss is in there. We're only going to risk 5%. Okay. And we're going to get ready to enter this trade in about 30 seconds. So we're going to go in, and we're going to short Apple, and we're going to short Twilio for our initial day trades of the day. Okay. And then we'll look back at the futures trade because the NASDAQ trade on the short side just crossed over $1,100 on its own.
So, whenever you want to pass back.
Yep. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to short Apple here, short Twilio. We'll check on our futures and then hand it back off to Dominique. So we got about 5 seconds left, and then we'll enter it into this sale on Apple. 3, 2, 1. I think we're about to
get this buy signal on.
All right. So we just sold Apple. That's our first live active stock trade for today. And then we're also going to short
We're also going to short Twilio. So those are our two shorts for today, Twilio and Apple. And then on our futures trades, like I just said, the NASDAQ, all right, just crossed over 1,000. Now it's at about 900, but going pretty well in this short, okay? So we'll keep our eyes on those. All right, go ahead, take it over, Dominique.
All right, so a couple things that I'm looking for right now. One, I did this, but he was talking, so y'all missed out and couldn't with me. But anyway, so one is SMCI. So I did go ahead and get into an SMCI trade right here. Let me make this bigger. So I got into the SMCI trade about 3 minutes ago. So we're up about $770. Love to get at least $1,000 off of this really quickly, but we're up about, it's kind of trending between $590 to $700. So that's one that we've been in for about 3 minutes. So that was a pretty simple trade. What I'm actually looking for right now is a buy signal on NVIDIA, because it looks like it is starting to trend. What's this? Oh, that's SMCI. So I'm looking for this buy signal on NVIDIA, just because I don't want to get in right now, because this sell signal happened around 9:30, and it kind of keeps acting like it's going to trend up, and I would hate to get into this sell, and it does our green grin. Okay, so I'm actually waiting for a buy signal, so I'm gonna be patient on this one. SMCI, I'm gonna just keep watching this one. It is still continuing to trend up. Looks like it's getting some resistance around the $72, $71 to $72 price here. But right now we are up. No, wait, am I on the right trade? Yep, we're up about $1,000 so far. So this is good. I know it has a lot more running potential in it. So we're up about 1,080. So I could go in and lock in the 1,000, which I'm probably going to end up doing, because I want to see if it can break through this little point of consolidation that it's literally been sitting at. So at this point of consolidation, it's either going to start falling or it's going to just continue to take off. That I don't know. And when I need to wait for this next bar to close, we're about 30 minutes away from this bar closing. Okay, NVIDIA waiting to get the buy signal on it, or maybe if it just continues to fall, which is perfectly fine. I don't like to enter if the daggone sell signal it's been in the sell off for a long time, so I would hate to get in, and then as I said, it does our green grin. So I just want to highlight this for you. And as I said, SMCI is still kind of battling here. Tesla's on the move today. Oh, we just got the buy. I just saw it. Wait a minute, let me go back. Where was I at? Where'd it go? Tesla been on the move today. It's up about $4.69. I did just get the buy signal. So I just got this buy signal in NVIDIA that I have been waiting for. SMCI is playing around, as you can see. So we're probably going to go ahead and see if we can. I'm only up about 790. I may even take these profits, because it looks like it's about to turn around. So I may go ahead and take this 790 or so and enter into, let me check NVIDIA one more time, make sure this is a valid buy. Where'd it go? Where'd NVIDIA go? Oh, here it is. Yep. So we do still have this NVIDIA buy. So I'm probably gonna come over here and buy some options on it. I may have to make a little bit some more stuff. I'm probably gonna make some more stuff liquid here. I'm gonna go in and just get, let's see, I'm actually gonna, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually get, I'm in SMCI. And this is starting to fall a little bit. So see, now we're only up $200. Looks like we have a buy signal on this one. A sell, yep, sell signal just came through. So I may take what we got so I can go put it into NVIDIA real quick. This is fine. 84, 83, sell. All right, cool. So I think we got about $200-300 there. Not tons. Anyway, we'll go over to NVIDIA, play with that, because it's a little cheaper as well. So come over here, trade NVIDIA options, make sure our buy is still here. Why do I keep losing NVIDIA? Still, I don't know. I might have to see how this next bar goes. I'm gonna hold for a second, see how this next bar goes. It's still in a buy, but it's definitely looking like it's actually consolidating right here. So it's gonna consolidate and go down or up. Looks like it's actually gonna go up. Let's play with it. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna go out to March 15th. on my expiration date. What's today? February 15th. Yeah, it's a month. Good solid month. All right, come on down here. 53. Bop, boop, bop. Trade, continue. Go back over here, make sure it ain't changed up on me while I went and clicked on the buttons. How much time is left in this bar? Oh my gosh, time goes so slow when you're waiting for a bar to close. You ever notice that? Come on, 30 seconds. Come on. Oh, Jesus. I would love to see this bar be a solid green before I get into this trade. Come on. Oh, Lord. See? Look at that. Now we got this sale. I'm going to see I want to wait one more bar to see if this is actually valid. So I'm not going to enter until I have a little bit more confidence. This is my mouth.
Get your thing on there in a second.
What?
I just remembered. I'll tell you.
Oh, that's right.
So,
okay, we do got this buy again. So I'm gonna go ahead and play with it. Something about to happen. There's some consolidation happening here. I'm gonna go in. So they're about $53. So oh gosh, I'm at about 3 here. 16. Submit. Done. All right, so I'm entering on the buy. Okay, I'm entering on the buy side. Did it fill? Looks like it filled. Did it fill? Oh yeah. Where'd it go? Am I tripping? Placed. Oh, come on, don't play around. Did it placed? So I placed it at $53.45. And I'm not seeing this fill just yet. And of course, because it shot up. Of course, right? Cancel and replace order. Shit. All right, let's put that order in one more time. May 15. Oop. This is the one I had before. Actually, I'm gonna grab this one. Continue. 3, 4. 53. I want to get in. All right, so let's see if they fill us this time. Pending, placed. Come on. There we go. We're filled. All right, so we're in the trade with NVIDIA. It is trending up, so we'll probably literally see some gains immediately. We were waiting for this little bit of a rebound to happen here. So we'll come back and check this one. So as I mentioned, we're still in this buy. This is starting to turn around. SMCI also, after I exited, as I told you guys, it was consolidating. It actually shot up. As you can see, it got up, I think it went up about 80, up to about $80. But it looks like it's starting to fall a little bit. So tons of opportunity here in the markets. No need to chase. But yeah, we'll see how NVIDIA does, okay? All right, so we just entered that. Looks like it's starting to fall just a little bit. Looks like it's consolidating right here around this $730 price point. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay. So Kev on the charts says he's in the buy side on USD Great British Pound. So we'll hop over, USD JPY. We'll hop over and look into some forex charts.
Some stuff. Okay. Is it news right now? No, it's not 54. It's like stuff is falling. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes. So there are some news.
I think there's some news today.
Not right now. Here, I'll pull it up. You can see it here. There was a bunch of news at 8:30. And then at 10, it's a couple of yellow folders, so not anything too big. Natural gas comes out at 10:30. 1:15, Waller speaks, okay? So it might be some consolidation until then. Checking in the Forex market, so USD JPY on the one-day chart is in the middle of charging up. We have been in this buy signal since Monday and profitable up on that. Okay, so stepping down into the 2 hour. The 2 hour is in the middle of a sell-off. And the 1 hour is in the middle of a sell-off. So Kev, I would personally start setting take profits on there or adjusting if you are on the buy side, depending on how long you are looking to hold that, because the 2 hour and the 1 hour are in sale signals. The 15-minute is mixed, okay, and the 5-minute is mixed. All right, so longer term, if you're holding it for a swing trade, you can keep it because it looks like if it works within your risk parameters, it looks like longer term is still on the bullish side. Short term, it is in the middle of a sell-off, okay? If you're just actively day trading intraday and you're trading more off the 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute is in a sell, 3 minutes in a sell, 5 minutes in a sell. So hopefully you took your profits on those, all right?
Yeah, a lot of things are starting. Even Nvidia just started falling too. A lot of things are in sale right now, it looks like.
Yes. So our NASDAQ trade is still selling off nicely. We're up over $1,200 in that trade. So congratulations if you're riding the NASDAQ down. Let's check on the ES, because I know the ES is in a buy. Yep. Okay, so the ES was in a buy. It just got into the sale. So now both of the equity index futures are in a sell side. We're up over $1,200 on the NASDAQ short. It's been in there pretty much since the open, basically what I called off of the pre-market analysis. And now we just went profitable in the S&P 500 futures. So congratulations if you are in any of those trades. The NASDAQ is paying off nicely for the fam, okay? And we've pretty much been in that since the open, okay? And I know a bunch of my money school family here still trading the futures, loving the futures. Drop any futures that you are trading, what you're doing, what side are you in, are you profitable, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Because more updates on the new algos should be probably, I want it today, February 15th.
Oh, well, you said the 14th.
Yeah, I was going to try to share some love on Love Day with y'all to get the algos out for sale and for purchase for the squad. But it's looking like we're still about 7 to 14 days out. So the new goal is to try to have the algos ready for all the new algos ready for purchase by March 1st, okay? And then tentatively, our live workshop in DC would be, our tentative day is what, March 7th? What day?
I think it's like the 3rd.
March 3rd, okay. Like the first Friday in March-ish, okay? Yeah. So we're gonna get news on both of those coming out. The new algos coming out, because they are tremendous. And the in-person live studio taping, lunch and learn, and happy hour, just kind of a day with Dominique and Dion. That news will be coming out as well, okay? So let's go check out Apple.
Phyllis said, Apple is paying. Thank you, Dion.
Yes.
All right, Phyllis, I'm going to send you my Cash App because you owe me from this sound trade. So
Okay, so we called the Apple short. We called the Apple short this morning. And I only bought 100 shares, but we are up. I mean, I only, sold 100 shares, but we're up $151 on that. So congratulations. So we risked $100. We're up 150. So we're already up 150% return on that investment. Let's check out Twilio. Twilio, we're up $19 on that as well. So congratulations if you got into any of those trades that we called this morning. Short Apple, short Twilio for our active day trades that we got in now. So we initially risked, like I said, we're up 150% on Apple already today. So congratulations to ride down. And this, again, goes to be living proof for everybody. You can make money on the market, whether the market is going up or whether the market is going down, right? And you can make money in different asset classes. For the newbies, some of you guys are talking about, we're talking about futures and options and forex and crypto and all of this stuff. And it may sound a little bit overwhelming. It may sound new to you. It may sound very exciting and thrilling, right? But it's just going to show you that you can actively do this every day in real life, right? And we all have to start somewhere. We all have to start somewhere, and you can take it one day, one lesson, one trade, one investment at a time. She said she's getting you back with Shopify.
I saw what she said. Listen, you give one wrong thing, it totally just deletes all the other monies that I've helped you make, Phyllis.
So Miss
cool.
Suzanne said she was already.
That's how they do. Hey, Kiara.
What up? What up?
Little Miss Kay, how often do you trade live? Monday through Friday. So every day. Well, Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday when the market's open. So Monday through Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you could come. Now, you could come and actually click the link, Little Miss Key, the link right here to YouTube. So you could come and see YouTube. We got a whole situation going on, you guys. It's not just me in this front of this green screen. It is me and Dion, all of our charts. And as you can see, we have all this. This is actually what the YouTube situation looks like. So you can see our screens. And we're literally just chilling out, doing news, making money together. You know what I'm saying? Real quick.
With the community, with the squad.
With the squad. But yeah, click the link, come join us on YouTube, and then you can hit subscribe and the little bell, you can get notified. You can come live trade with us every day. Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying? Just come, make money together. This is what we do. This is what it's about, okay?
Yeah, so Miss Suzanne said she already had puts on Apple. So there you go.
Everybody has gone against, we're supposed to be the Apple squad. Everyone's going against Apple.
Dominique too emotionally attached.
I am too emotionally attached to Apple. I refuse to buy or put on Apple. It's so crazy. I have all these sales signals and I'm like, I'll tell you guys, I refuse. Nah, I got to get over that.
Yes, definitely.
Well, none of us are perfect, okay?
Yeah,
none of us are
good, baby. We can make money on both sides. Everybody.
I know, but not with Apple. I ain't going to be with y'all.
Okay.
I ain't gonna be with y'all disrespecting Apple.
All right, so Colleen said cutting it up with the cut.
What's that?
Not sure.
That, Colleen?
We need a little bit more information on that one.
Is Colleen the one that's always giving us the
words, the acronyms? Okay.
Or is it Carissa? One of them be trying to keep us hip.
She said, hi, no, we good for life after that heads up on the video because you my whole life is up with you and the video shares purchase you motivated me to buy.
Yay, see? At least I did something right, Phyllis.
She said Shopify is killing me, Miss Suzanne.
Yes, Shopify.
Oh, the community.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't talk in acronyms, Colleen.
Cutting it up with the cut.
We gotta talk. You talking in Ebonics, you talking in hood talk. We can talk that, but we gotta all know it.
It's like day 3. I gotta be out here looking like.
No, it's funny because remember when
Isn't that what the kids say? Wait, is the cut the community?
It can't be because community.
Cutting it up with the cut. She said, "Isn't that what the kids say?" I don't even know.
I don't know.
Let me go pull up this Urban Dictionary again. Okay?
Made my daily goal with Lift Johan.
Yay! What's your daily goal, Johan? Tell me what your daily goal is.
A bajillion.
Well, I ain't hit that goal yet. Is that even a real number?
No, I think you just.
Oh, okay. It is something I made up. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Diana, did you hit your daily goal? This is our chief of staff for Finance Demystified. We're gonna call her out. Diana, did you hit your daily revenue goal?
All right. NASDAQ short up $1,700. Congratulations if you're riding that ride. Okay. Quite nicely. Now it's up 1,800. So congratulations if you are in that NASDAQ short that we called out at the beginning.
And what side of Lyft were you? I'm trying to remember. Lyft went up. That's right. It went up.
Then it had that blunder, and then it still maintained a little bit. Yeah.
She said, not yet. All right, come on. We got a whole other hour left in the show, Diana.
NASDAQ about to hit $2 grand on the trade. So congratulations.
Nice.
You are in that. And it's obviously being led by that Apple tank. Apple is a major weighted stock in the NASDAQ. So Apple is tanking. It's one of the magnificent 7. Speaking of that.
Lord, man. Bun is falling.
If you guys are in our Discord community, we shared our watch list for free in the Discord community for Money Matrix. I have added a couple other stocks to the watch list. Okay. I didn't want to have the I didn't want to not have the Magnificent Seven on there is what they're calling. So we added Netflix, Google, and Meta into the watch list. So we now have Netflix, Google, Meta. Dominique already had SMCI. We added AMD and TSM, and then we have the 3 Bitcoin. We have the 3 Bitcoin ETFs. Okay, so those are ads since we did the 2024 watch list show. So did want to add that. Jahan, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Celebrating
$100 a day.
all wins, right?
I love that. $100 a day is $500 a week. That's $2,000 a month.
Yeah,
so that would be
$24,000
awesome.
a year for clicking the button. And it's 10:05 and the market's only been open for 35 minutes. So congratulations.
Congrats.
And $1 here today, $100 here today, $1,000 the next day, and you keep growing and building, and those goals will keep growing and building as well.
We did just receive a buy signal on Apple. Just want to give you guys a head up. All these people that are...
What chart though?
1 minute. It's been trending up for the last 5 minutes. We did just receive a buy signal on Apple, okay? If anyone is loyal to me like I am, but there's a buy signal.
It's the 1 minute chart, y'all be careful, okay? The 1 hour is in a sale.
And just the 1 minute.
The 2 hour is in a strong sale, been selling off since February 9th, and then the 1 day has been in a sale signal since February 13th. So Apple did get some support off of 181, which was that 3rd standard deviation. Okay. But it is been downtrending for the last 3 days. And remember, I announced that prior to the open, Berkshire Hathaway, which is Warren Buffett's company, reduced their positional holdings in Apple, which is part of the major move that made it tank this morning. Okay.
Paris said, an apple a day keeps poverty away. Not lately, girl.
If you trade it the right way.
Yeah, if you trade it the right way. But lately, it is. If you trading it down, it'll keep it away. But,
okay, Beast Mom said she took Apple profits already. Congratulations. Love to hear it. Love to see it. Also, make sure the developer get those new symbols that I just added to the watch list. So Netflix, NFLX, Google, GOOG, Meta, which is obviously Facebook, Meta, META. Make sure they got SMCI, AMD, and TSM. And we also want the VIX.
The VIX.
Right, VIX. Okay? So making sure we
paying
are adding
y'all
those.
over there making money.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
I love it.
If you have any stocks, bonds, options, forex, futures, or crypto you guys want us to take a look at, do some real nice real-time analysis, drop them in the comment section, okay? And going for there. So I think Apple is paying Dominique on the side. Hey, listen. But the crazy part is we had every Apple product except the Vision Pro. I'm definitely not getting it.
I'm actually thinking about buying them today.
Every other product that Apple has, we damn near have. Right? Her computer, we got 17 iPads between us and kids.
I did start the buying process, the purchase, the Apple Vision Pro, which I was really, the buying process in general was cool. They like scan your face so it can fit perfectly. And then you have to, if you need an eye, if you have eye, need a prescription, they help you determine that. So they said I could come pick it up today. I ain't buy it yet. But I'm actually thinking about it because I want to host an entire show with the Apple Vision Pros, and I want to trade like this on the Apple Vision Pros. That's what I want to do.
Gotcha. It's going to be a hard no for your boy, but hopefully it all works out. Okay, Ansel says Citigroup. You want to check out Citigroup?
Yeah, let's look at Citigroup.
Okay, cool. So she wants Citigroup. Suzanne said, can you look at CLSK for call options at Uber? So I'll look at CLSK while you look at Citigroup, and then you can take Uber.
Okay. What was the first one?
Citigroup, yeah. Colleen said, get into that Apple put and you can buy them, Dominique.
Okay. Colleen, stop it. Y'all mean. But you're right, though. You're right. I could have did
yes, have Apple buy the business.
Y'all are so accurate. It's not even funny. Okay. All right. So looking at Citigroup, and for Citi, we are looking at Just what is it? Just calls.
Buying pressure coming into the market.
It is. Citigroup, yes, for Ethel. All right, so looking at Citigroup currently, Ethel, on the 1 minute chart, we are in a sell. Okay, looks like it looks like it's starting to trend up. I need to see how this bar closes, but it does look like it's starting to trend up. Like as Dion mentioned, like there is some buying pressure coming into the markets because like my Nvidia trade is, finally starting
led by Apple.
Well, look at there.
Look at that.
Well, look at there. You know what I'm saying?
It's still in a sell on the 5 minute.
Okay, whatever. All right, because it's, whatever. So, but yes, currently in the Citigroup, we are in a sell, but this bar looks like it is about to start signaling a buy. It looks like the market is about to go up, but don't hold me to that. Okay, on our 3 minute and 5 minute, our 5 minute, we are in a buy on Citigroup, and then on our day, hold on a second, Ethel. In our day, we're in a buy. I personally would probably enter into the call side of buy. Looks like it is about to start trending back up, and for the day, it's supposed to be up, okay? So that would be what I would do personally from a day trade standpoint, but I would like to see how the rest of these bars close, but I think we're probably gonna get that buy signal soon. The other one was Uber. Was it Uber?
No, it was CLSK. I'll take CE.
What's CLSK?
I have no idea. I'll take CLSK, and then you take Uber.
Oh, wait. So she said shop moved up some? Hold up.
All right. Go ahead.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead,
This is hot breaking news.
Breaking news.
Okay, let's go. Good job, Miss Suzanne. Shopify, you guys, is up $1.35.
Hey.
Finally. Why are you laughing? We're trying to get our coins back.
I know. I get it.
Collectively as a group. All right, good job. Shop has moved up. Very, very good. Thank goodness, Shopify. That's good. Actually, let's go ahead and check on ELF since we over here. And ELF is also moved. Okay, ELF is up $3.16. I love that. I love that. I'm gonna go ahead and check Uber while I'm over here. Then we can pass it over to you.
All good.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, Jill said, let's go shop. All right, shop and ELF. All right, so looking at Uber, Uber, we are currently in a buy on the 1 minute chart, Miss Suzanne. Right, Miss Suzanne? Yep, so we're currently in a buy. It looks like it's going to continue to trend up. It's still technically in a negative for the day. It's actually down about 2 cents, but it looks like it's about to trend up, and it may even get back up here to this where it was around 940 after this little bit of a sell-off that we had on our day chart. Uber is definitely in a buy as well. So it looks like Uber's about to turn around and regain some of the loss that it had from this little sell-off that we had in the morning, okay? And then on 5 minute chart, 1, 3, and 5 on buy, okay? Oh, you're still in it? Oh yeah, you'll probably get a little bit more gains there because you probably just saw where is it right here, this little fall that it had this morning, Miss Suzanne. So then the buy came back and it's like it's starting to trend up. We got to figure out what these bars are about to do. Okay, go ahead, Shopify. Okay, go ahead, Dion.
All right, so
why is my button?
We are in the buy side on all of the futures symbols currently. Up $100 on silver, up $10 on gold, up 592 on gasoline futures, up 60 on crude oil, up 112 on the ES, and up 240 on the NASDAQ, all in the buy side. So all the futures have turned green and all the futures have turned to the buy side. So a lot of buying pressure just came into the market at what that seemed around 10-ish. What was that? All that buying pressure came in at around 10:10. Yep. So, all right, let's keep our eye on those now. All right. So now doing some analysis for CLSK for Miss Suzanne. Now,
what is CLSK?
Clean Spark. If it's not on my watch list and I'm not as familiar with it, then I always start at the 1 month and do some analysis, okay? This is what I suggest. Anybody who get any news from anybody, this will help you deal with your fear of missing out and do your own research, right? So, CLSK, all right, went public in around 2012, all right, around $2, around 250, reached the all-time high of about 150, and now it's trading at about $13. So that's not as comforting, okay, on the 1 month. 1 week, so 1 month is in a buy trend. The 1 week is also in a buy trend for the last 3 weeks, okay, since last 2 weeks since February 5th. The 1 day is in a buy since February 6th, and the 2 hour is in a buy. So if I'm looking to swing trade that, my top 3 time frames for that are all in buy signals. So you could be, I would be buy side bias on CLSK, maybe for some swing trades, 7, 14, 30, 60 days out for that. If you're looking to day trade it intraday, 1 hour is also in the buy and the 15 minutes in the buy, okay? You want to look at Uber?
I thought I did already.
Okay, cool. You looked at Uber.
I looked at Uber already.
All right, I looked at CLSK. So
Uber's
that's
in a
my CLSK. Alibaba, BA.
Baba.
Short-term call. You want to take that one or you want me to look at it?
You can look at it. I'm just getting out this
All right,
little
so I'll
trade.
look at BA.
Take this little money.
Oh, BA is Boeing. Sorry. Boeing. Boeing, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how they fare, you know, since the door incident last month, and then Airbus has some pretty good earning reports. So Boeing,
It did.
Boeing's been around, it's been public for a substantial amount of time, since the 60s, went public around $3.24, all-time high around $4.40, and currently trading at $2.06, okay? So been around for a long time and has been holding the line for a long time. All right, the 1 month on Boeing is in a sale.
Oh, no.
1 week is also in a sale. 1 day is also in a sale. And the 2 hours just got a buy. So longer term is showing sale. If you're looking for shorter term, you know, options, maybe 7 days out, could potentially be looking to do a call. 1 hour and the 2 hour are showing a buy. Shorter term, I would stay away from it because it's mixed. But longer term, it's looking like some strong sales. Okay, and it does make sense based off of that news when the door flew off, all right?
It's not funny. Why am I laughing?
Okay, so
Don't laugh
all
about
of
that,
them, we're birthday twins, et cetera, et cetera. Oh my God, shop, blah, blah, blah. SoFi, did you look at SoFi?
Uh-uh.
All right, so Maurice asked for SoFi. Look at SoFi.
He said SoFi seems to be running. I was going to look at TTD for
Okay, do both of them. Do SoFi and TTD.
so hungry. We started
Definitely.
thinking about lunch yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so SoFi is, you said is running. Oh no, it was running. Is Maurice, you said? And it started, so the buy signal came through at 9:58 a.m. It did run up since then, okay? And we have a sell signal that came through, and now buy signal, it looks like it's trying to figure it out. It's confused right now on the 1 minute chart. So it's only up about 10 cents. And so it ran. It's so funny sometimes where it's like, oh man, it's running up. It literally went up. Like if you consolidate this a little bit, it didn't really go up that daggone much. It went up like 10 cents, right? But when you stretch it out like that, it's like, oh my God, that thing was busting. And it literally is up like 10 cents. As I mentioned before, SoFi just doesn't move. It doesn't move enough for me. But we do have another buy signal that just came through. So yeah, you're right. It said it seems to be running up. If we look at the day chart, it is, it's at a buy as well. So it looks like it's going to continue to run. A lot of the analysts are saying that this is SoFi's year. This is the year that SoFi is finally going to go somewhere higher than what it's currently been at, which is about $8.51. Also got an email yesterday that SoFi just announced business lending. So they just launched a business lending marketplace. So that is another thing to kind of keep in mind. Okay. Miss Suzanne was asking about TTD.
TTD.
So everyone that just joined on Instagram, you can go ahead and click that link. Come join us over on YouTube. We're sharing our screens, making money together. Okay. All right, so TTD is the trade desk, all right? The trade desk to report earnings, see if there's any news. Likely to see revenue reacceleration in 2024. Bop, boop, bop. All right, so kind of curious. So it looks like from these other earnings, the trade desk typically does exceed their earnings. They're in a buy from all the analysts, okay? And the trade desk, if it has any inclination, maybe kind of curious to maybe how Robinhood ran, it looks like last December more people were in the markets in general, okay? So right now, and I got you on a King Ken here. So currently right now, the trade desk is currently in a buy. I'm on the buy, okay? Miss Suzanne, and then on the 1 minute chart, we are currently, it has been moving up a lot. It had a big jump this morning from this actually is a substantial jump, from $73.80 to $75.97. So it went up quite a bit this morning. And then at the market, when it opened, that little sell-off happened, it fell a little bit. And now we're currently in a sale. So right now, we're currently in a sale on the 1 minute, and then a buy on the 3 and the 5. So as far as the day is looking to be up. So it may actually start to rise from its earnings. It looks like I said, it looks like it's literally beat all of the earnings, and they're actually projected to beat the earnings as well today. So let's see. And we're actually going to go over some more of these earnings that are coming out. One of our people that's on Instagram, _King Ken, Kink. Oh, King, okay. Kink, like kinky? I don't know. Anyway, he wants to know about Tesla. We'll take a quick look at Tesla for you. And then _Kink, Ken, whatever. If you want to see the screens, click the link, and you actually can come over here and see what we are talking about on the screen. We're over on YouTube. You can just put in Money Matrix Live, okay? So as far as Tesla's already been running today. As you guys know, it's been in this buy signal since 9:30. This morning, we just got another buy signal at 10:20. It's continuing to rise. Tesla's currently up about $5.29, $5.30, $5.40. It's literally bouncing around, and it's also up on the day chart. So it's likely probably going to continue to rise up today, okay? If anyone that's on Instagram, you can click that link. As I said, come over to YouTube. We are on Money Matrix Live. You can see our screens and see exactly what we are talking about here, okay? All right, so we have a newbie. She was saying, where's the watch list?
Yeah, so if you join the Discord, so if you click the link in the description or scan the QR code, if you join the Discord, it's 100% free, and we actually have the watch list pinned in the Discord. So you'll see our 2024 picks of the year for our stock investment. So for the newbies, we actively invest and we actively trade, okay? Investing is bigger picture long term, meaning that you're buying something and you're willing to hold it for 1 year or longer at a minimum. Excuse me. So our watch lists are our 2024 pick for investments, okay? However, you can also actively swing trade and day trade. And when trading, for example, means that you're looking to put money into something and you're looking to get money out of it in 1 year or less, okay? So we pick our watch list for 2024 for our investments, for buying and holding. And then we also actively, because we're bullish on those things, we actively trade them on swing trades and day trades as well. That way, for the ones that we buy, if we end up buying them and they go against us for a little bit, we're okay with holding them for swing trades that potentially turn into investments because they're already a part of our long-term holding investment portfolio. So hopefully that makes sense. So if you're new to us, subscribe to the channel here on YouTube, click that bell, turn on notifications so you get a notification every time we're live, which is here, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., Monday through Friday. Also, if you go on the channel, you can see and watch all of the replays of every show that we've done. You can watch the shorts, and then soon we will also be having like different how-to videos, contents, and shows and all that stuff on the channel. So subscribe to the channel, stay tuned. We got some cool things coming up.
Yep, and Robin over here on Instagram says she would love to get started with investing. So you can click that link, come on over to the YouTube, and you can also join our free community and check us out there. We also have the Wall Street Academy. So tons of ways you can come in and get started. But the easiest way, go ahead, click that link, come on over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and come and learn with us, every day. You get the link to the community and all that good stuff, okay? So for everyone that is on Instagram. So I just wanted to highlight really quickly, we do finally have a buy signal, a better or stronger buy signal, and NVIDIA is actually starting to push up. It was previously down about $10 a share. Excuse me, it was previously down about $10 a share. Now it's only down $6 or so a share. SMCI is also pushing up. It's up about $75 a share. You guys know we've been in this this NVIDIA trade for a while, because as soon as we got in, it did start to fall a little bit, but we're finally starting to get profitable. So we're up about $130 or so so far, as NVIDIA does start to bounce back up. Let's take a quick look at our friend Apple. Okay, still in the sell, doing what it does best, it's selling. Okay, awesome. I think I got through a lot of the questions here. Okay, so it's 10:25. While we're waiting for this market to do something more exciting than what it's currently doing, let's take a quick look at our earnings that are happening today. Okay, I'm really hungry, like really, really hungry. Thought I would call that out. If you guys have any lunch recommendations for us, let us know. Okay, all right, so Thursday. Today's Thursday. All right. Oh, today Oatly. There's a couple that we didn't even look at. Y'all, we didn't even talk about a few of these. Let's take a second and talk about the stuff that we was supposed to talk about today, but we didn't talk about today. So let's take a look and see how some of these other companies are doing that we kind of totally forgot about. We've been talking about everybody else. NVIDIA is starting to push and continuing to push up. So one of them being that released their earnings this morning that we talked about yesterday, but I feel like no one mentioned, was Crocs. Crocs is up $8.83. I personally do not own any Crocs, but hey, I'm all for this. Crocs is actually up $8.82 today. I think some of you guys were in the Crocs trade. Let me know if you were. That should be profitable. Like I said, many of you were asking about Crocs yesterday, but no one mentioned it today. So Crocs is currently up $8.65. So very, very good there for Crocs. Also, another one that we were looking at yesterday was Yeti, which I think is that cup or something, or a freezer or something like that. But Yeti, they are currently up. They're actually down. Wow. They didn't do good. Okay. So they're down about $5.14. And then we have Wendy's with the yummy cheese, baconator and bacon, whatever. Dreamy bacon cheeseburger. Wendy's is going all in on breakfast. Okay, apparently Wendy's and breakfast is like the new thing. They are doubling up apparently on their ads with breakfast, because they are making a lot of money selling breakfast, and it is actually pretty good. If y'all had a little honey butter biscuit, it's very tasty. So they were down. They're actually down only about 50 cents this morning. So not down substantially, but they are down about 50 cents. And then one more that we talked about yesterday that nobody else mentioned was Oatly, the milk, the little oat milk. Let me see. Oatly. All right. So Oatly is currently down about 19 cents. So Oatly's only trading around $1.19. Okay. So apparently they had a pretty big loss in Q4, so that their stock is down 14 cents. Okay. So what are we looking at today? So some of the companies today that are, excuse me, some of the companies today that are happening after the closing bell. But as you guys know, tomorrow's Friday, right? So today after the closing bell, we have a few big ones. One being the trade desk, which Miss Suzanne was talking about, which apparently has a lot of upside potential for their Q4 earnings. We also have DraftKings. Very interested to see what people are projecting, what the analysts are projecting for DraftKings. We'll go and take a look at that after we go over the screen. They have likely are probably going to have a great Q1 earnings because of the Super Bowl, but I don't know what necessarily was happening in Q4. But DraftKings will be releasing their earnings tonight. Coinbase as well. Roku, as we mentioned, also the Trade Desk and DoorDash. All right, and also Toast. Okay, yeah. So we'll definitely check Roku, Johan. I think we checked it, but I can't remember when. So we'll definitely check it again. I don't think we checked it today.
INTC and Palantir.
Okay, and then we also have Cinemark. Okay, Cinemark is tomorrow morning, which is the movie theater in Air Canada, and a few others here. Okay, just wanted to highlight some of those. Okay, so let's take a quick look at DraftKings and Roku, TC, and Palantir. Okay, and I can do some if you want to do some.
Yeah, you do too. I'll do too.
Okay, so let's do DraftKings. I'll do DraftKings and Roku.
Cool beans.
So DraftKings, the 1 minute. So DraftKings will be releasing their earnings tonight, or it's this evening after the closing bell, okay? We just received a buy signal on the 1 minute chart for DraftKings, just FYI. All right, as far as their earnings, kind of curious. So it looks like they've actually exceeded their earnings all the last 4 quarters, okay? They did exceed their earnings the last 4 quarters. So hopefully that trend does continue. They have a buy and strong buy ratings from a lot of the analyst companies, the analysts. Okay, so on our 1 minute chart, we're in a buy. Currently 3 minute, we're in a buy. At 5 minute, we're in a sell that looks like it's about to turn into a buy. But let's take a look at our day. In our day, we had this buy signal come through on the 17th, and it's literally been trending up ever since then. Also, on our week chart, we're also in a buy. So DraftKings will likely probably do well this earnings as well. Actually, let me take a quick look. I want to see how they did their last earnings when they exceeded. If we go back, let me go back to our day chart. So that's today. Wow. Okay. So their last earnings, they shot up for the days surrounding it. So the last earnings that they had, looks like they shot up about 35 cents and then 85 cents and then $3.73. Oh wait, when is the earnings? Earnings is right here. So about $3.73, and they just literally trended up every day after that, $2, $3, whatever, et cetera, et cetera. Their earnings before that, they also trended up $2.44. Okay, and then their earnings before that, they also trended up about $2.91. So it looks like there's a lot of upside potential here for DraftKings for sure, heading into their earnings this evening. Okay, so oops, I'm sure I made that so big. So a lot of upside potential there. The other one was Roku. I'm gonna check Roku. Charts all spread out. Look at that big old buy. Jesus Christ. Let me reset my chart. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so looking at Roku currently in our 1 minute chart, there's a sell that started at 10:21. It was basically trending up all morning. It's currently up $1.71. Okay. If we look at some of our other earnings, actually starting to trend down. Our last quarter, they didn't do too well. Okay, they did not beat their earnings at all. They did not exceed their earnings. They have pretty good technicals and analyst ratings here. If we look at our, let's see, 1 minute sell, 3 minute sell, 5 minute buy, 15 minute buy. Let's look at the day. The day has also been in a sell off the last 2 days. Okay, and then a buy in the week. So it's a lot of mixed messaging there. Not really sure how it's going to do. The last earnings, it did not do very well at all, and have to kind of see what analysts are projecting. But there's supposed to be a deal potentially between Walmart and 𝐉𝐨𝐢. Also, one of their insiders sold about $2.4 million worth of shares last week. So that's that. Okay, so those are the things I'm seeing for Roku. Not 100% sure how that's going to move, but DraftKings definitely looks like there's a lot of upside potential. Potentially could be some downside potential for Roku, but not 100% confident there, but way more confident in DraftKings and how that may potentially move. Okay.
All right, so let's hop over into Palantir.
You drank my water and your water.
Huh?
You drank my water and your water. Just FYI.
There you go.
I don't want it now.
All right, so remember I shorted Palantir yesterday. A lot of you guys ran it up off that initial move, but it now has come back down to earth, and I am even, well, now down 140, 220, whatever, but I was just even when we clicked on it. So Palantir is battling. Now, let's look at, obviously Palantir is on our watch list. So I am bullish on Palantir for the bigger picture long term, okay? So Palantir went public in 2020. I gave Palantir to the community literally about a week or two before it went public. We originally got in, it went public at about $7 or $9. It shot up to 17, came back down to 10. And then we started to really trade. I don't trade on IPO days because there's a lot of manipulation. So I typically trade on like the second or third day once it comes down off of that high and stabilizes. And then I go and get in. But I gave you guys Palantir when it went public a couple years ago, okay? So the 1 month chart has been trending up since last April. The 1 week chart is trending up since February 5th. The 1 day chart has been trending up since February 5th. All right. Excuse me. The 2 hour has been trending up since yesterday at the open at 9:30. And the 1 hour has been trending up since yesterday at 9:30. So some of you guys will say, well, why did you short it? Well, I shorted it because yesterday on the 15-minute, especially when there was a lot of selling pressure coming in, I shorted it on what was it yesterday? Wednesday? Mm-hmm. I shorted it off the 5. Yeah. I shorted it off the 5 minute yesterday while we were day trading it. And there was a lot of selling pressure coming in the market at that time. And if I look at the 5 minute, it's been trending down now since 9:50. If I look at the 15 minute, it's been trending down since yesterday at 3:45. Okay. And the 1 hour is getting some selling pressure. So I'm going to hold my sell. If you're looking to do swing trades, right? Bigger picture, long term, swing trades or options or buy and invest, I still am long on Palantir long term. But right now, from what I'm seeing, I'm going to hold this sell position for intraday and maybe even for a swing because I started it yesterday. So I'll probably hold it today or tomorrow. It didn't hit my 5% rule. Came all the way back down. It was just even. I'm not sure what happened at the 1 minute, but it might have got some support at the 1 minute. But short term, I'm gonna keep this short in, and longer term, 7 days, 14 days, a month, 3 months, etc. I'm still long on Palantir. Okay, so that's that for Palantir. And then INTC. You didn't do INTC, right?
I
Right.
have.
So INTC, Intel. Okay. So if you're not familiar with Intel, it's a tech giant that's been around for a long time. But let's go to the 1 month chart. Intel went public around 73 at around 21 cents. All-time high, got up at around 76 bucks, and is currently trading at 43. So has been riding the ride for a long time and has been a quality blue chip company. Okay. On the 1 month is in a buy. The 1 week is in a sell. The 1 day is in a buy, and the 2 hours in a buy. So kind of mixed on the midterm. 1 hour, 2 hour, and 1 day are all in a buy. So if you're looking on, 7, 14, 21 days, potentially good side for a call side opportunity. Once you start getting into that 1 week, it was getting resistance off of that third standard deviation band and is in the middle of a sell-off. So for me, because those signals are mixed, I would stay out. If you're looking to ride the wave off of short-term, 3 day, 7 day, 14 day, potentially on that call, you can. Because it's mixed signals on a couple of charts that I look at, I personally would stay away from it, okay? So for those of you guys who are looking to join our free Discord community, the link is pinned in the description. I see you guys keep asking for it, and I see that Athena just posted it. So guys, join the free Discord community. Get in there, rock with us, ask questions. If you want to learn from us, you could join the Wall Street Academy. 50% off. Just type in Money Matrix as the promo code. All right. Somebody just asked for Riot Corolla. I don't want to mispronounce your name. I'm sorry.
Corolla.
Okay, Corolla just asked for Riot. Okay. So let's go ahead and check out Riot. Let's check our Twilio short. Our Twilio short is up 55 bucks, and our Apple short is up 178. So congratulations if you got in any of those shorts or if you got puts on those, because we're up profitable nicely. All right, Riot got a buy signal on the 1 week, okay? Buy signal on the 1 day and buy signal on the 2 hour. And so 2 hour, and it did get a sell signal 1 hour on the 1 hour. So 2 hours or longer, it's showing buy, okay? 1 hour or shorter. So if you're looking to intraday trade it, potentially sell side on the intraday or short term, buy side on the longer swing out to positions, okay? So that is Riot. I was short Riot yesterday. Feel like I got out of that short too early. All good though. You win some, you lose some. I got the buy signal, I got out. It didn't hit my 5% rule, so I could have stayed in there, but I trade from either signal to signal or, 5% rule. So I technically could have stayed in there from a data-driven standpoint, but that buy signal did come in. So Sandra says, should I stay with Mara? Do you want to check out Mara?
Sure.
All right, Dominique will check out Mara for you, Sandra.
I just entered a little trade on the NASDAQ. It looked like it was starting to run up a little bit. So
Okay.
fun times. Okay. The SMCI is still running.
Yeah, Algo just got into a buy signal on the NASDAQ too.
Yeah. Okay, so Mara.
Yep.
So, Mara, excuse me, everyone on Instagram, don't forget, you can click the link and come join us over here on YouTube. So as far as Mara, she said, should I still stay with Mara? So I think the other question, Sandra, is what expiration date do you have on your Mara contract? If you could share that with me, that would be really helpful as far as saying, like, should you stay or should you not stay, right? So go ahead and let me know what expiration date that you have, because you may want to just take those profits if, let's say, if it expires this Friday, be like, girl, call it a day. But if you have a little bit more time, could be some opportunity there. So we did just receive a buy signal on Mara on the 1 minute chart. Okay, we are currently in the sale on the 3 and on the 5, but that's also because, okay, now the sell is coming back. So it could continue to fall a little bit slightly here. I'm trying to see, it looks like the NASDAQ was starting to go up a little bit. On our 2 hour chart, it's in a sale, and our day chart is in a buy. So if it's already profitable, you could always just take those profits, because right now we're seeing a lot of sale on the 1 minute, the 3, the 5, the 15, the 2 hour.
Or just adjust the stop loss, lock in the profits.
Yeah, but also keeping in mind, like, if she has it overnight, right? Like, because it could fall further overnight.
Option.
It's an option, I believe. Okay. I'm assuming it's an option. Let me know if it's not an option, because
if it's a stock, you could just adjust the stop loss, lock in the profits.
Yeah, but if it's an option, then you may want to just take your profit, because it looked like it's going to continue to fall a little bit. So let us know if it's an option or a stock. I mean, we kind of gave you advice either way, but
not advice.
Not advice.
Analysis.
Thoughts. Yeah. Our thoughts, and you can, kind of do with that what you will.
Yes.
What else will we do?
Trading and investing is personal. We are not giving you advice.
Yeah.
We are not giving you recommendations. We are not trying to sell you any securities.
But let us know, Sandra. I'm actually kind of curious. Are you in a stock or are you in an option trade?
Yeah, that will help us analyze it better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. So let's check on Apple. Those are our trades of the day. Apple and Twilio are pretty much our only trades. Okay. Apple, we're up $186 on the put. Congratulations on that. Okay. And Twilio, we're up 27 bucks on that. I said put. On the short, if you got puts on it, congratulations. We're up 27 bucks, 28 bucks on the Twilio short, and 100 so bucks. And I only did 100 shares. I told you guys, for the newbies, you'll see us trade hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, or tens of thousands of dollars. Just depends on what it is, where we are, what the analysis is, what the signals are. And we do that also because we want to make sure that everybody in the show, no matter where you are in your trading and or investing journey, can understand it. It's relatable. And also, you also get some inspiration, because some days you'll see us make thousands and thousands of dollars in these 2 hours or in minutes. And some days you see us lose. So we want to be able to show the real, the raw. We want to be able to show making one share, one contract, 10, 100, et cetera, so that you know that no matter where you are in your trading and or investing journey, you too can do this. And that's, very, very important, because if you start now, you're going to be much further than you were a year ago. And you'll also be further along as you share it with your family and friends, because if they're younger than you, your children, your nieces, nephews, etc., and they get it, at their age, they're going to be light years ahead and get that advantage to start now versus where you were. Okay.
Love it. All right. So really quickly, want to just welcome all of our new members, new members too,
Yeah,
but all of our new watchers to the Money Matrix. All right. Just a reminder, we are live Monday through Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with your financial news and also with live trading and investing. Okay. So everyone that's currently on Instagram, you can click the link and come and join us on YouTube. You'll be able to see our screens and all of our pretty backdrops and all the things that we have here. As you can see, people are coming and joining us on YouTube every day, and we just basically chill and make money together. Okay, everyone that is new to YouTube, once you get to the YouTube channel, and everyone that is on the YouTube channel, please do us a favor, hit that subscribe button to subscribe to the channel, so you can, and also the little bell so you can be notified when we go live every morning, so you can, your little reminder to come and make money with us. If for some reason you are busy during the hours of 9 to 11, don't worry. You know why? Because the show is obviously recorded. It is on YouTube. You can come back and watch the replay there as well. Okay.
Yes, we are 144 people away from 1,000 subscribers. So this is only our third week of the show. So we've been working on it kind of behind the scenes and with the community, working out the kinks and getting everything ready as we get ready to really push it. But very, very honored, excited, and grateful for the 856 people who have subscribed and starting with us on this from the beginning.
And we're also grateful for the thousands of people that watch it, but have not hit the subscribe button. We're still grateful for you. But if you could just do us one little favor, hit the subscribe button. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Continue to tune in. But hit the subscribe button. That's all.
Yes. So we just hit $183 on this Apple short. Okay, so congratulations on that. We took about $1,000 off for the NASDAQ trade. Still currently in some of those. So a pretty good trading morning, as we do normally, actually. And going from there. So right now the NASDAQ is in the middle of a buy signal, but getting some selling pressure. And it makes sense because Apple is.
You can't keep blaming it on Apple, okay?
Apple is one of the more weighted index, holdings in the index. So Apple is down now 195. It just went down another $10 since I said that. So, as you can see, Dominique is emotionally attached to Apple. It's her baby, and NVIDIA is her new trading.
You know
baby.
why? Let me explain to you
Apple
really quickly the attachment.
Yeah, go ahead.
When I was 16 years old, and I started teaching myself how to invest, my first two investments was Apple and Jones Soda. Okay, Jones Soda did not. It's doing okay, but it's good. It's good soda. But Apple, you know what I'm saying? Like it was your first. It was my first. And it's why I'm so emotionally attached to it. And don't be like me. Don't get emotionally attached to a stock.
Now the real question is, what made you? What? So you did all your little analysis. Yeah. You at 16. You You made your decision. What made you like, this is it? This is my first investment.
You know why? It was because of my Apple iPod. I was so obsessed with this daggone Apple iPod because, I'm 39 now. So I remember the days where I had to walk around my Walkman. I'm jamming to my Walkman. No, before the CD player, right? You jam into your Walkman and the thing pop. You got to stop, open, crank it up. And then when the CD days came, you had to walk around with your CD binder. And then the fact I could have all these tunes in this one little square, I just knew this was the future, okay? And then my mom had bought me a Mac, or a Apple
and it looked like the little
iPad. It looked like, yeah. And so I just felt like the coolest person in the world, and I just felt like this was the future, and I just loved it so much. I literally bought Apple because I loved it so much. That was why, and that's also why I'm so rule number one. When it comes to investing, don't get emotionally attached to any company. And it's hard for me to get unattached to it because I've been attached to it for, I started at 16, now I'm 39, so 23 years. I've been in a 23-year relationship with Apple stock, okay? I've been married to Apple stock longer than this guy.
Yeah.
So that's where the relationship comes from. So just don't get attached to a stock.
Yes.
Okay.
And even if you're attached to it, it's okay to be attached to it and trade it. You just don't want to be emotionally attached to where you can't do one direction because you're so biased.
This is the thing. I do buy puts on Apple, but some days I just don't want to go against it. That's all. That's all. That's it. That's all. So now y'all understand. I feel like that's something I probably need to share with my therapist, but now you guys, you know.
Yes, the screen. The screen is the therapy.
The camera.
Oh, also, that leads me to another point. We got some cool updates coming for the show. One of the
You're right,
updates
Maurice. You always remember.
is that we're going to add a live call-in feature exclusively for everybody that joins the Discord community. So if you join the Discord community, you'll be able to live call into the show and be able to ask us questions live, like a call-in, like phoning in, but it's only going to be exclusive to people who are subscribed to the YouTube channel and subscribed in the Discord community. So we will be rolling that out in the next couple of weeks. And so instead of, or on top of writing your questions or comments in the chat section, you'll actually be able to audibly hear yourself talk, ask those questions live, audibly right into the show. So that's going to be a new cool feature that we're adding into it.
Yeah, was it Maurice said Apple was your first home run? You'll always remember. Yeah. It's like your first time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Janice said she took $1,000 profit off of SMCI today.
Hey, love it. SMCI is paying, Nvidia's paying. It's good.
Yes.
Good day.
Yes.
What time is it?
Put crossed over 200. So shout out to that. Let's check Twilio. Those are only two active day trades.
Nvidia calls are paying for sure. It's got another strong buy. It's been trending up ever.
Did you get into the Twilio shorts? Did you buy on Twilio? Oh, Twilio's up 67
I remember y'all was talking about Twilio, but I felt like I was doing something. I got distracted.
It's up 67 now on the short side. And then Apple being down. So now on the future side, there is some buying pressure coming into the NASDAQ.
Look, people are hitting the thumbs up button. I forgot about that. Yeah, keep hitting that too. See, look, it's thumbs up. We have some thumbs ups there. Under the date. But thank you.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Support. That's cool. Okay, TJ Washington says Meta is running too. All right, let's check out Meta. We did just add Meta to the watch list, so let's take a look at Meta. Meta been busting for real since it announced that
dividend.
So
waiting to get my first dividend payment.
Yeah. So
next quarter.
February 2nd, it was all the rave at the beginning of the month. It announced that dividend split has been charging up since then. Looking at the one-day chart, it's actually been trading up since January 8th. So Meta's been charging up all year. It opened the year. Let's go to the first trading day. First trading day was January 2nd. It had a sell signal on the first day. It was trading it opened at 356, and now Meta is at 477. So Meta is up over $120 on the year. It's been charging up since January 8th, and primarily since that news about the dividend. Stepping down into the 2 hour, Meta's been in a buy signal since yesterday at the open, and then on the 1 hour, Meta is also in the buy signal. So Meta is in a good position for some long-term trades. All right, and since it is about to be 10:55,
Oh wait, we gotta highlight this real quick. Hold up, Children's Place.
Go ahead.
Children's Place, because they're in the news. They're like, why is Children's Place running up? Apparently, I think a Saudi company just took a large investment into Children's Place. Where'd it go? Was that yesterday?
One day.
Oh, I'm on. What chart am I on? I'm on the 1 minute.
Oh, go to the 1 day.
Okay, here we go. I see it. I'm like, why is it down? Okay.
An hour.
So it is currently up, and this is a company I don't necessarily track, but I like to buy the clothes there. They have good clothes there for the kids. Look at Children's Place today, guys. They're up 86%.
Wow.
Children's Place.
Turnaround.
Yeah, so Children's Place is up 86%. They're up $12.47, just so you guys can eye that. It says 2 Saudi entities have built a majority stake into Children's Place, and their stock is up 86% today. So that may be something to kind of keep our eyes out on. Not sure it's going to be able to hold that 85%, so it could be an opportunity to ride that down. But yeah, I'm actually going to just make a note. I ain't going to add it to my watch list, but I am going to make a little note here for PLCE on my temporary watch list to watch it, because that's wild. Okay. So they were trading originally around when this buy originally, and we got a buy on it, at $13.66. And now it touched as high as $37.96. So that's a nice little jump for Children's Place. So I just wanted to highlight that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's not a stock that none of us probably really watch or eyeball, but that news did just come out for that. So
yeah, absolutely. Okay.
All right. So now, Dion, are you ready to keep it a buck?
We're gonna work on these. I promise you, we're gonna keep working through some of the kinks on this show, which includes our transitions and our segment announcements. But yes, we're about to go ahead and move into our Keep It a Buck segment for today. Okay, so for our newbies, this is the Keeping It a Buck segment where we have some real love or tough love or good love at the end of the show and give out a little bit of free game as well. So moving into our Keeping It a Buck today, our Keeping It a Buck segment today is go slow to go fast. All right, so I heard this from one of my mentors. I was probably around 25, 26 working on probably my first official company, and he taught me, and he learned this from his mentor, who was the founder and CEO of Victoria's Secret. So some pretty reputable people have followed this mantra. And so what he used to explain was going slow allows you to smooth out the kinks, and smooth allows you to be fast because it allows you to have the systems in place and get everything operational so that you can then scale, okay? So my encouragement to everybody today is slow the game down, right? So over the last, I would say, week or so, I was anxious for a couple of different reasons, because I just feel like personally I'm on a new level, we're on a new level for a couple of different things. We'll give that information. And I just felt the anxious energy of being at a new level and trying to do too much and trying to do everything. And then yesterday I had to remind myself, I had to literally sit down and have a conversation with myself after lunch before my wealth nap. If you've been around for a while, you know my wealth naps. I was like, yo, just slow the game down. Like right now, you just, everything is moving a little bit fast. Slow the game down, appreciate the new level, appreciate the love, appreciate the support, appreciate being at the new level and not trying to do too much. Just slow the game down, focus on the details so that you can smooth it all out. So then you can go fast, okay? So how does that relate to trading? Slow the game down, learn what to do, how to do it, when to do it, why to do it. Whether you take our Wall Street Academy course or not, learn what you're doing, then implement, backtest, execute, identify the good and the weaknesses in your game, okay? Eliminate those weaknesses by taking it one step, one day, and one trade at a time, journaling, and then you can speed up and or do multiple asset classes and or do multiple contracts, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So no matter where you are in your trading journey, I just want to remind you, slow the game down, smooth it out, get the systems in place so then you can go fast, scale up, and run up the bag, okay? So that's our Keeping It Buck segment for today. Any final words, love?
Yes. Final words, really quickly. I wanted to highlight Shake Shack.
Hey.
Apparently, Shake Shack had their earnings this morning. I didn't know, but their stock is up 19%
Okay, Shake Shack.
to about they're up $15.45. So I just want to highlight that. It's one of my favorite burger companies. So I just wanted to highlight Shake Shack and send them their flowers. And congratulations on a great Q4. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of the Money Matrix. Everyone on Instagram, thank you guys for joining. Please make sure that you hit that YouTube link. Come on and join us over on YouTube so y'all can see our screens and see what we're actually doing here. Shout out to everyone that is live on the Money Matrix on YouTube. Please make sure that you hit the subscribe button. It's been another beautiful and amazing day in the markets.
Okay. And our producer just reminded me, so we do have another opportunity to do Trade Jam Fridays tomorrow, so be sure to tune in from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
It's probably gonna be our last one.
Probably will be our last one. So tune in. Won't be our last show.
No,
it'll be our last Trade Jam
Friday.
But tune in tomorrow. We're going to have Trade Jam Fridays from 9 a.m. to 11, where we'll actually live trade to some of our favorite tunes, okay? Love, light, peace, wealth, great health, and abundance to each of you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Congratulations on all your wins, and we will see y'all tomorrow morning.
See you guys. Bye, Instagram family.